those big metal gears. It don't get more masculine than that.
Guess I can't argue with you there.
Oh goodness, are you two friends now?
As if. Is full of sand, huh? Dead end. I guess we activate this device now.
Yeah, so I don't really remember what that does. This floor moves.
Hey, kid. Lay off on doing things that could get Mama hurt.
How is that my fault?
Get this puppy restored, shall we?
This one looks different from the previous scarecrows. I wonder what sort of past is stored inside.
Tonight, I weave for you the tale of a kingdom wreathed by sea and sand. A tale of missed connections spanning many nights. Desire is a thing fiercer than any sandstorm. The rich scent of spices and the murmur of crowds drift on the air throughout the city. Ships from across the 7 seas gather here, making the kingdom the pinnacle of trade. On this day, a sailor known far and wide for his shrewd mind arrives in the harbor. He seeks to answer the notice issued by the Queen. My beautiful princess no longer smiles. Any man who returns her joy may have her. Spurred by the challenge, the man quickens his pace. He dreams of the beautiful wife who awaits him in the lavish palace. The man decorates himself in riches most bountiful. His confidence grows with each step he takes toward the palace. He knows the princess will soon be his. Suddenly, a ragged boy appears before him. He pulls out a dagger and waves it menacingly. Run if you can. The man had been so sure of his victory. Yet there he lays, stripped of his fine belongings. Having assumed the sailor's guise, this boy now plays the main role in our tale. After briefly pitying the man, the boy leaves him behind and makes his way for the palace. The boy earns a living as a thief. What he wants, he takes. This is the guiding principle of his life. And he has taken not only the sailor's finery this day, but also his mission to see the princess smile and claim her kingdom as his own. The bustling crowds of the city grow distant. The palace appears, filled with naught but the quiet trickling of fountains. It is a most resplendent place, the nexus of all the kingdom's riches. And sitting in the center of the courtyard, clad in pure white dress, is its greatest treasure. The princess is completely motionless, like a doll on display. The thief ignores the queen. Instead, he begins to spin a nonsensical tale of adventure, one created in the moment. Today, princess, I shall tell you of a pitiful djinn I once met on an adventure. The djinn had spent centuries in perfect stillness. He thought of nothing but freedom, thought so hard on it, in fact, that his beard turned to stone. Seeing he could not move, I lifted my trusty torch high and set his beard ablaze. In his delight, he scooped me up in his arms, and we soared to freedom together. As the thief ends his story, he peers at the princess and awaits her reaction. Behind her veil, he sees a face both beautiful and despondent. But there is not a hint of a smile. As her guards move to surround him, the thief speaks to her. Silence returns to the palace. But the thief's emotions reached no one and vanished within the sands.
Looks like this one involves a young thief.
First a futuristic city, now a desert kingdom. Also, they're set in totally different eras. I need to repair the past and secure Luna fragments.
That's right. Just keep it up.
Last story reminded me of 1001 Nights.
What's that?
A collection of folktales. I think I saw it in the library once.
Read it to me for bedtime, Mumsy.
Yeah, they're not really stories for babies.
How far up are we going to go? I don't exactly love heights.
I'm starting to think this job isn't really for you.
Don't be so selfish.
The bird is talking?
I hate you. This... Hey, where are you going?
Are they fighting?
Who are you people?
Oh, no need to be scared, little one. We won't hurt you.
Wasn't there another one of you?
Yes, we had a fight.
If you want, we can keep an eye out for her as we go.
Do you mean it? Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Well, hey!
You're such a nice boy, you.
Yeah, you're not so bad, kid.
This device should take us where we need to go. Give it a poke.
My head. Did we warp?
Now we can track down our missing sister.
What are skyscrapers doing here?
Another dead end? Oh, geez. I hope this is the right path.
Hey, look at that. Judging by the length of the bridge and the shape of its actuators, we should be able to get across if we lower it.
Shall I fly over and take a look?
Yes, please. I mean, I should really be the one to go, but...
Don't force yourself. We know you don't like heights.
Take care!
Don't worry. If I just follow these girders. Hup. Hup. Up here, and there's a lever here. If I pull this, it worked. Yay.
Just as I thought. This looks like a construction site. Is someone expanding the cage?
glad you made it across.
Thanks for the help.
Time to go to work, Yuzuki!
Take care in there.
How many times has the sun risen and fallen since Thief and Princess first met? How many times has he ventured into the palace to spin for her another tale of his exploits? One day, he tells of an instrument which speaks. Another day, a spring of gold within a jar. But no matter the tale, and no matter how skillful the telling, the princess never smiles. And then, one day, the princess remains as emotionless as always. Yet as the thief turns to leave, she slowly approaches him. Her voice is delicate silk, her words hesitant. The thief's heart leaps when he hears her speak for the first time. Before he leaves, he swears to her this: "I shall make you smile on the morrow." His first visit to the palace had been for devilish reasons. But after many days and nights, he now finds himself genuinely wishing to see the princess smile. "This is most unlike me," he laughs at himself as he heads back into the city.
I guess we're doing this. What a pain.
After leaving the palace, he steals an apple from the market to fill his empty stomach. As he sets off for home, his gaze turns to the starry night sky above. When he reaches a puddle, he halts and stares at the reflection of the majesty above him. It contains unfathomable depths, as though a hole has fallen open in the very world itself. Though disturbed by the vanished puddle, the thief walks on. A fortune teller calls to him from a stall blanketed in a black canopy. She is dressed in a mystical manner, almost as if clad in night itself. The crystal ball on the table shimmers like the stars. As she raises her hands to the orb, a look of concern settles over her face. Death awaits if you continue to see the princess. The thief bursts out laughing at the fortune. A future is something I take for myself. He is a thief. He has spent his whole life stealing whatever he likes. Money, food, even lives. And why does he want the princess's smile? Because a future was once stolen from him. For you see, there was once a smile he was unable to reclaim.
Hey, so the black bird we saw in there,
That was me. It was broken, so I fixed it.
you've been a huge help.
That part about him dying if he keeps seeing the princess sounds an awful lot like a curse.
It's just a fortune. It doesn't mean anything. Are you worried about your sister?
Of course. Worrying is what big sisters do. Oh, that's... no! Stay away from me!
Hurry, before we lose sight of her!
This thing's in the way. Why is she running away?
Oh no, we lost her. Can the two of us even make up at this point?
You'll be fine. Your family, after all.
You're right. Thank you.
Hey, stop flapping on me.
You don't look too bothered by it, kid.
Look at all these rooms. Are there other people in the cage?
Every now and then, people get lost and wander in here. Then they try to dispose of us.
That's horrible.
I'm lost. There you are. I'm sorry I ran away, sis. And I'm sorry I ate your snacks. It's okay. Everything's okay now.
All's well that ends well, I guess.
I found her. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no more fighting, okay?
Okay. Farewell.
Huh? Where'd they go?
Oh, they probably just flew off somewhere else.
I hope they're all right.
What you thinking about?
When I was a kid, my sister and I used to fight over the stupidest stuff. And I feel like most of it was because of me.
Are those nice memories to look back on?
I'm not sure. That call just now.
Is it okay that you didn't answer that?
It can't be.
Well, you've been acting a little strange, you. What do you say we take a break?
No, I'm fine.
This is a tale of when the boy thief did not yet know his way of life. A trade ship groans under stacks of cargo. That it even floats is a small miracle. The boy is a slave, his treatment as harsh and unrelenting as the heat in summer. Seeing no end to his misery, he thinks himself unlucky to have ever drawn breath. His only solace is a slave girl aboard the same ship. The girl's clothes have been discarded along with the garbage. Her smile holds the power to part the darkest clouds. It has pulled the boy free from his despair uncountable times. Old books lie scattered across the deck. The girl had read to him the adventures in their pages, granting him courage. But now, she smiles no longer. It has fled, along with her joy. The boy comes to a decision. He will save the slave girl. He will bring her smile back. The ship drifts on the wind from one continent to the next. Fighting against the turbulent waves, the boy runs to the bow of the ship. This man does not think of his slaves as people, and his treatment is both cruel and unjust. He is the reason she no longer smiles. Though fear races through the boy's heart, he finds his courage all the same. The captain mocks the boy with a grin. A surge of emotion pushes the boy forward. He plunges a hidden blade into the captain, killing him instantly. The boy does not know a life outside of slavery. It is his world, his all, his everything. But he has done this to protect the girl's smile. He speaks gently to the wounded girl, telling her they are now free. Alas, her spirit has shattered under the abuse and can never be made whole. She will never smile again. The boy learns an important lesson that day. What is stolen can never be reclaimed. And so he arrives at a decision. He will join the side of the takers, so nothing can ever be stolen from him again.
Here I go. いただいていく。
Don't waste my time.
Be gone.
The princess in the palace reminds the thief so much of the girl. He is trying to return the smile which was lost all those many years ago. And so he tells her wild tales of adventure, just as the girl once did for him. When he finally finishes his tale, the princess approaches him. "Take me from this place," she whispers. "I will," he says, "tonight." He and the princess have exchanged a secret promise. After countless visits, she has finally opened her heart to him. But the question remains. Can he return her smile?
A suitor stealing her away from the palace! How romantic.
I'd save you no matter where you were cooped up, Mumsy.
Yeah, not again. My sister is here. She's in this world. I'm sure of it.
I'm pretty sure we should be the only ones in this part of the cage.
Mama's word is law around here. Don't you trust her?
That's not it.
Oh, poor you. You must really miss your sister.
Well, sure I do. I need to see her again. Not again.
hero should be just ahead.
4th.
Oh, dang it.
I need to get a picture of this.
Now let's see how the story of the boy and the princess ends.
A secret garden lies deep in this land of luxury. It is far out of reach, like the brilliant moon which hangs heavy in the dark. Or it should be, but this night, the thief has snuck through the garden and toward the princess's room. He is here to hold fast to his promise. He is here to whisk her away. As the princess awaits her salvation, he pulls her into a tight embrace. And together, they steal away into the night. The pair run through the darkness of the midnight city. The warm lights of the palace are small and distant things. As the houses become more sparse, the smell of the sea grows stronger. Hope blossoms in the thief's heart as he feels the princess breathe. He forges onward so they might leave this kingdom and find her smile anew. Stars twinkle above the quiet bay as though blessing them. The small boat the thief prepared beforehand bobs gently on the water. The thief does as his heart bids him. He says, "Because I wish to see you smile." As he speaks, her lips turn upward. The moonlight illuminating her white veil makes it difficult to see her face. But he knows he has found her smile at last. Suddenly, guards clad in black appear. The thief produces his blade. He will not permit them to interfere with their voyage.
Don't waste my time.
The poison coating the enemy weapons attempts to steal his consciousness. His body collects wound after wound as he cuts down the guards. But who should then appear but the fortune teller, the self-same one he met all those nights ago? Kill him, she commands. The thief has no strength left to ponder this new development. I will not permit any to steal her smile, he cries in a hoarse and raspy voice.
No pain.
The thief finds himself slowly slipping away. The princess calls to him. He reaches out, but his hands encounter only darkness. His mind still cloudy, the thief's eyes peel open. The water is calm, reflecting the glow of sunrise in its perfect mirror. The thief looks around, wondering if he has finally obtained freedom with the princess. but he finds only the fortune teller, the same one who had foretold his death. He is still unable to grasp what is happening, even as she thrusts her spear through him. His eyes bore into her, ablaze with hate. Her laughter intermingles with the sound of waves. His roar is accompanied by the flash of a blade. Entangled like lovers, they vanish into the depths. Was I able to return her smile? The fortune teller's laugh envelops the thief's entire being. It covers his thoughts in darkness until the end.
Oh, the boy had to steal so much in order to survive. But when one thing is taken, another is lost. That is the fate people must endure.
And even if we understand that, people keep taking things from others.
Well, let's save the difficult conversation for later, because right now, it's payday!
Let's go farther in. I knew it. More TVs, which means...
If you wish to change the past, you must be ready to lose something in exchange.
In the library of a metropolitan high school, a boy diligently attends to his studies. When he visits his mother in the hospital, he remains quiet, speaking only when necessary. She is bedridden as a result of her husband's abuse. The boy has devoted his life to becoming a doctor, so he might save his beloved mother's life. With the day complete, people hurry about their business in the evening gloam of the city. The boy walks alone in the street, surrounded by a noise and light and life that is a far cry from the typical silence of the night. After studying at a cafe, he heads for work. The boy makes a perfunctory apology and hangs up before the voice on the other end is finished. familiar loathing for society passes across his features as he jogs down the street. Suddenly, he bumps into a group of fellow high school students. They chatter and squeak like startled insects, organisms barely worthy of the miracle of life. Deeming the interaction not worth his time, he mutters his second false apology of the evening before hurrying from the scene. He is saving up for medical school in the hopes he might somehow restore his mother to health. He studies until words blur across the page, then works multiple jobs to save tuition money. Fatigue is a constant companion, joy an enemy. His life, his seemingly endless life, is nothing but stress. Summoned by his mother's physician, the boy sits quietly in the hospital consultation room. The man opposite slowly begins to speak. He informs the boy that his mother has very little time remaining to her. As if attempting to reject reality, the boy begins peppering the doctor with questions. The doctor explains that his mother's congenital heart condition is worsening by the day. As he delves into the situation in detail, the solution becomes increasingly clear. His mother will need a heart transplant. It is the only thing that might save her. Yet there are many hurdles to overcome, including finding a donor and paying for the procedure. When this cruel reality is finally laid before him, the boy's thoughts dissolve into mist. Why are our lives like this? It is a question he has asked uncountable times, yet the answer is always the same. It is his father's fault, the man who abused his mother horribly before abandoning them both. And so, this day ends like all the others, with hot rage accumulating in his heart, like so much ash from a fire. The beeping of the cardiograph serves as proof that his mother yet lives. As she begins to moan softly in her sleep, he reaches out and quietly takes her hand. At this moment, he notices something. His own heart is beating in time with his mother's cardiograph. As realization spreads across his face, he places his free hand over his chest. If it's a heart you need, It's her fault. It's all her fault. I'd do anything for my mom. I even risked my own life to save her.
Oh, things must have been so hard for you. But if you fix the broken moon, I know your best will. Well, I'm going to keep guiding you so you can forget all of this terrible stuff, okay?
Thanks. You're helping more than you think.
Hmm? Did you say something?
No, nothing.
All right then, just leave the rest to me.
I'm counting on you. Just a bit, though. My phone's been updated again. We'll find the last Luna fragment here, right?
And then we have to say goodbye. Oh, I can feel the waterworks coming!
Don't cry, Mama. He may go, but you'll always have me.
No. These gears are really loud.
What? Your rear is proud?
He said he loves you, Mumsy.
Oh my god, stop.
This is our first dark scarecrow. Time to get to work.
I have to repair the past inside the Scarecrow to get my Luna fragment.
Tonight, I weave for you the tale of a kingdom wreathed by sea and sand. The heroine of our story is a charming princess who seeks true love for herself. Rolling over both sea and desert, this kingdom thrives in trade. And its queen has issued a notice. My beautiful princess no longer smiles. Any man who returns her joy may have her. The men in the courtyard queue in place, waiting to claim the princess for themselves. The first hopeful begins to speak. But his words do not reach her. She does not smile. The men's words are hollow things. They tell the princess they see her only for her station. But that error is not theirs alone. Indeed, all who live in the kingdom are blind. They cannot see the princess for who she truly is. With her face a stone, the men surrender and return to their homes. No one understands me, she sighs. But then, a lone boy dressed as a sailor appears before her, one barely on the cusp of manhood. He makes no mark on her, for today she has seen more strange men than there are stars in the sky. The boy begins to spin a tale of wild adventure. He speaks of a djinn he met on a journey. He speaks of desert islands filled with wonders, of seas so vast their edges have never been found. The princess is enraptured by his tale. She stares at him from behind her veil, saying not a word. On the queen's signal, the boy is escorted away. His voice grows distant, and silence soon returns to the palace. As the princess ponders this development, another uninvited guest comes to see her.
I guess we're doing this.
Don't waste my time.
The dark of night falls over the palace as the princess rushes through its halls. The fantastical palace in which she lives is in truth a prison that has stolen her freedoms. The words she uses, the way she acts, even the order in which she eats her food. Every aspect of her life had been decided from the day of her birth. No one has ever seen the true me. None of the men, and not even that boy. Day after day, she plays the role of a demure princess. Unable to bear this curse, she eventually lost the will to smile. Her bedroom is adorned with the most elegant and fanciful decorations. It is one of the few places she can find peace. At a signal from her lady-in-waiting, the princess changes her clothes. The moon once again emerges from behind the clouds. She stares at herself in the mirror, dressed now in the guise of a fortune teller. It is a persona she assumes only when the sun takes its leave from the sky. She orders her lady-in-waiting to keep watch, then slips from the palace without a sound. She will be greeted by the bustle of a city bathed in danger and vice. And it is there that she will slip the pent-up frustrations of her carefully orchestrated life.
Oh.
Oh, hi! You're back. Nice job.
This past took place in the same world as last time. I had my suspicions about that Desert Kingdom princess. What were you doing on the phone?
What? Oh,
She was sending messages to her precious babe.
You know you can just talk to each other.
goodness. There isn't much space up here. Are you scared, you?
Strangely, no. Even though I'll be screwed if I miss a step. Oh. Was that an earthquake?
How about that princess's room, huh? Gosh, I've always wanted to live a rich lady's lifestyle.
Sometimes a room can be too big. That thing would take the whole day to clean. And if everything is expensive, you're out lots of cash if something breaks.
Don't crush my dreams, Yuzuki.
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
I don't care for rooms. Mama's apron is the best place for me.
That's... Damn it. I need to follow her. The floor is...
Yuzuki!
Where am I? Did I fall underground? Where's everyone else? Guess I'll keep going. Huh? No, it's just my phone.
Are you okay? Are you alive?
I wouldn't be answering the phone if I was dead.
Oh, yeah, I guess not. Anywho, I'll guide you over the phone, okay? No need to worry.
Thanks. I'm at the second scarecrow now.
Go ahead and repair the thing. You've got this.
Every night, the princess slips out of the palace for her own amusement. She sits in a dim and dingy alleyway, one that lies forgotten by the people of the city. This small tent is the princess's second home. It is a place where she tells fortunes, one of her own creation. Yet her divinations often ring true, and rumors claim her words can change fate itself. She waves her hands over a crystal ball for her first couple of the night. Even as a child, the princess possessed a gift for fortunes. She sees the couple's fate in the crystal ball and prepares to speak it aloud. The light within the ball grows faint and vanishes. With an exaggerated inflection, she speaks. Your man is unfaithful, He spends his free nights prowling the city for new partners. Betrayed, the woman rushes away in tears. The princess's divinations often tear seemingly happy couples apart. Whenever this occurs, she feels her melancholy ease. When she assumes the guise of the fortune teller, none realize she is the princess. This only confirms her suspicion that no one sees her for who she truly is. Not a soul within the palace, nor a soul without. Another vision flickers to life in her crystal. She sees strangers peering into her world. The princess quickly recovers from the unexpected occurrence and informs the couple of the result. It is a dangerous game to toy with the heart of another.
Here I go.
What a pain.
But be it as fortune teller or princess, the woman knows salvation will never come for her. Alas, her life proceeds on a path that is set by another. As the princess sits deep in thought, a familiar boy passes before her tent. It is the sailor, the selfsame one who came to the palace spinning tales of adventure. Perhaps he sees the real me. She decides to test his motives. She forecasts his grim end with these words: "Death awaits if you continue to see the princess." But then... the boy bursts into loud, innocent laughter. She watches him as he vanishes into the thick of the crowd. I wonder if he will come to the palace tomorrow, she thinks to herself. And as she slowly makes her way home, she finds her steps to be lighter than usual.
That should do it.
All done? Huh, then let's keep moving.
So, how did you get my contact info anyway?
What? Oh,
You call that whistling?
Here's your answer, bub. You should be honored to get a call from Mama.
This is a pretty simple maze. There's a bird statue here.
ooh, poke it. Poke it!
Did I just warp here?
Yuzuki, your little dot thingy just poofed off the map.
What are you talking about?
Just keep going, kid.
Whoa. These flowers are glowing. Something about this place feels so sad. Does someone live here? This is my sister's bird keychain. She loved this thing. Always kept it clipped to her school bag. Oh, wow. This is Mom's wallet. My sister and I bought her this as a present. Glowing flowers, huh? I wonder what they're called. Wait, is this my pen? My sister and I would always try to see who could spin pens the longest. There's a door at the other end of this place.
Oh, you might be able to get out that way. Try it.
Huh? Does this door not open?
Well, that's weird. It should be the way forward. Oh, strange. Reception pretty bad.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you just right there, you.
The call cut out. Now what do I do? Guess I'll take a break here. Don't mind if I do. It's really quiet without Mama and Babe. Something's missing without them. Isn't it about time you wake up? A quiet voice rouses me from a deep and dreamless sleep. As I fight my way to wakefulness, I find myself in a sleeping bag inside a tent. I'm in the campground my family used to visit. It's late. The sky is clear, the air brisk. I used to use my father's telescope to gaze at the beautiful jewels in the sky. Though I rarely said anything, I always found myself wanting to go on and on about the stars. Whenever I mentioned a star's name, Mom would compliment me, and my sister would make a face like she was annoyed I got it first. It made me feel like I was the center of the world. Just like the moon is the center of the night sky. It's now a memory I keep locked deep inside my heart. Later, much later, my family changed. As Mom started racking up debt, Dad became violent. Her usual calm expression was now twisted into a permanent grimace of anguish. The reality of that was terrifying, and I started spending as much time away from home as possible. As my family fell apart around me, I found myself bemoaning my misfortune. My days were a long, dark tunnel with no end, and all I could do was keep walking forward. And though I prayed someone would offer a hand of salvation, I knew it would never come.
Yuzuki! Wake up, Yuzuki!
Guess I fell asleep.
Gosh, you're such a little sleepyhead.
You were snoring like a babe.
Mama? Babe, how did you get here?
There's nowhere you can go where I won't find you.
You know how hard it was to knock down all those walls to get here?
Well then, now that we're a trio again, let's get back to work. Goodness, look there! Is that a key? I wonder if it'll open the door in the back. We made it out! Yay!
Admit it, kid. You were lonely without us, right?
I bet you two missed each other so much!
Not really. We're finally at the next scarecrow.
So this is it. The fourth and final scarecrow.
This is still the third one.
Oh, dang it. I was so confident and now I just feel silly.
The light of the sun gently illuminates the princess as it awakens from slumber. Though she warned the sailor boy of his fate, continues to come see her. She knows he will be back again today. Day after day, he flashes a daring grin as he fabricates tales of adventure. He wants so badly to see her smile. And at some point, she finds herself taken with him. The boy appeared before her like a bird that rules over the free skies. Perhaps she can flee her kingdom prison with him, and only him. She arrives in the palace courtyard. The sailor boy greets her with a confident grin. She stares at him from behind her veil. She can feel him looking at her. Not her riches, not her status, her. Yet though she so desperately wants to believe his heart to be true, she cannot shake her doubts. After a moment of thought, she decides to test him. She walks toward him. In a faint voice no louder than a whisper, she graces him with a plea. Elated, he leaves the palace, thinking to have finally obtained the princess's heart for himself. But she knows the truth. When they next meet, it will be clear if he truly sees her or not. Alas, there is a demon whose sharp eyes see through the princess's intentions.
I guess we're doing this.
Don't waste my time. The princess and fortune teller stand together in her room. The princess has come up with a plan to test the sailor boy. Will he see the rich clothes of her lady-in-waiting and assume she is his prize? In her guise as fortune teller, she can only pray he makes the right decision.
Concealing herself, she waits. At last, the sailor comes to the princess's room. As the scene unfolds, her heart sinks in her chest. Sailor does not recognize the lady-in-waiting in disguise, and quickly spirits her away. The sailor boy is just another grain of sand in an uncaring desert. And short-lived as it was, the princess curses herself for permitting her heart to feel joy.
What's with the whole switching places plan? It's so roundabout.
I mean, you've had crushes before, right, you? Sometimes you just gotta get in their heads.
Well, I guess so.
Okay, so seriously, back to the crushes topic. Who's on your mind, you?
What a load of bullplop. How dare you cheat on Mama?
Oh my gosh, I need to know more!
We are not having this conversation.
This is really the last scarecrow, I promise.
Time to see what kind of ending awaits those two.
A lonely wind dances through the nighttime city. In fortune-teller's garb, the princess follows the sailor boy and her lady-in-waiting, who is still disguised as herself. She orders her guards to kill the sailor. For what meaning has his life if he does not see her for who she truly is? She thinks back on the day they first met. He spun a magical tale of traveling the world. From the day of her birth, the princess has been bound to the stone that is her kingdom. But the boy came to speak with her countless times, eventually setting her heart aflame. She had so desperately wished to fly to freedom with him. But now her heart lays in ashes. She has been betrayed, undone. It has been a long time since she smelled the salt of the sea. The beach is unnaturally quiet, the sand darkened with blood. What awaits the princess is a truth she can scarcely believe. The sailor boy is protecting her disguised lady-in-waiting. The boy risks his life to protect a false princess, yet the true one sees it as a fruitless act. I am the princess. But her silent scream echoes only in her mind.
Here I go.
As the battle in the bay continues, dawn encroaches on the territory of night. When sun and moon meet in the sky, they point their blades at one another.
Let you have the princess!
You know nothing of the princess. You do not see her true self.
Nonsense! I'm the only one who can make her smile. Don't stand in the way of our freedom!
Why? I wanted you to look at me and only me, yet my wish never came true. Why?
At the end of the battle, the sailor boy falls unconscious, steadfast in his decision to stay with the princess to the bitter end. Though the princess finds her will to live fading, one last idea comes to her. She will set to sea with the boy, and they will slip the mortal coil as one. The sea glimmers in the morning light, a silent watcher as sailor and princess cross its waters. Here, the kingdom cannot reach them. Here, a girl is not bound to her royal status. As the sailor awakens, his expression twists into one of hatred. No one had ever seen the princess for who she truly is. She has been destined to forever be a symbol. Yet before her stands a mere boy who only wanted the princess's smile for himself. We... Tangled in an ironic embrace, we sink into the sunless depths.
I stare at her with pure hate as the moonlight washes over us.
I smile then, for he is finally looking at me, and only me.
Their brief meeting ultimately brought them here.
My wish is granted at long last, and I take it with me. Into the depths of the cold, cold sea.
Oh. And that takes care of that. I guess there's not a lot of time left, huh? When the 4 moons... No, when the 4 keys come together. Oh. Oh, Shizuki. What should I do?
Mama.
Oh, whoopsies. Gotta get back in gear.
I guess their wishes came true in the end. In a way. Still, can't say it ended well for them.
Okay then! You've done so well repairing everything.
So this is the last Luna fragment.
You need to repair the moon now, so let's keep going!
The moon has the power to make people's wishes come true, right? So once I fix it, guess I'm heading this way.
Let's say someone had to be sacrificed for you to complete your objective. If push came to shove, what would you do?
The hell? I don't know. I'll just think about it and make the best decision I can. Next is my own past.
Making wishes a reality will always come with a price. Are you sure you're prepared?
The boy does nothing but study and work. Study and work. Study and work. The stress of his routine weighs on him. It is a burden he should not have to bear. The physician told him how much time his mother had left, as well as how they might save her. And so, he finally arrives at a great decision. One taken to preserve his tiny sliver of happiness. The boy walks through an endless night with no exit. He does not question where he is. His only aim is to follow the moon that now hangs in a darkened sky. He is close to death. He knows this. It is the only memory he has left. And knowing the end is close, he attempts to reach out to everyone he comes across. But he receives only cruelty in return. Sensing he has no place to call his own in this life, his legs slowly grind to a halt. He remembers what he and his mother said to one another when he was young. Even when his father scolded him, even when he fought with his sister, his mother had always been on his side. Once again, he begins to walk. The moon shimmers, illuminating the path. It is his guide, a lamp in the darkness, so he might save his mother who now hovers between life and death. boy wakes up on the couch. The room is dim, the curtains drawn. The only sound is the dull hum of a refrigerator. Bottles of drugs sit on the table before him. It is poison he purchased on shady websites. Poison enough to kill him many times over. But it is also a release. For while it causes brain death, it will leave his heart intact for his mother. Yet his body is not eager to embrace this plan. And for a while, he had lost consciousness. Words of self-defense flutter in and out of his mind. But knowing that his mother has no time left, he manages to shove them aside. His rational mind suppresses his will to survive, and he brings the drugs to his mouth. He feels as though his final moments will last into eternity. But then his phone rings. He lacks the mindfulness to notice his palpitating heart. But somehow, he manages to trace a shaking finger across the screen. The call that saved his life was from the hospital where his mother is admitted. It is as though time is frozen in the hospital room. The light filtering in through the window bathes his mother's gaunt features in an ethereal pallor. She had passed not long before, quickly and without warning. There is a thin smile on her face, as though free at last from her hell. The boy attempts to muffle his sobs, trying not to give voice to the wail that threatens to consume him. He has lost his last remaining beam of moonlight. And now, he can only hold tight to the shell of what used to be his mother. If only he was never here. If only... I gave up everything in my life. I didn't need or care about anything unless it helped Mom. But then... damn it.
Yuzuki... Let's keep going. Once you repair the moon, I'm sure your past will... It's finally time for us to complete our objective. Well, this is the last stop on our journey. This is the spot in the cage that's closest to the moon. And the spot closest to your world, Yuzuki. Gosh, we've been through so much together, haven't we?
Yeah. Never thought I'd get this close to the moon.
Yuzuki, to tell you the truth... Oh, never mind me. It's nothing. Come on, you. This way. You'll find the altar of the moon at the top of these stairs. Once you place the fragments on it, you should be able to fix the broken moon. You're such a good, diligent boy, Yuzuki. No matter what happens, I know you'll be fine. I'm sure of it. So...
You know, it's been fun traveling with you. Plus, you really helped me out. A lot, actually.
Oh, Yuzuki.
Well, look at that. The kid has a heart after all.
This is your last big job. Now go get him, Tiger!
All right, here goes nothing.
Yuzuki?
Tell me, Yuzuki. How do you want to change your past?
I want this.
So the time has finally arrived, Yuzuki.
Hina, it's time for your wish to come true. So, tell me, kiddo. How do you want to change your past?
I want to live with my dad.
Warm sunlight pools through the window. The apartment is old and filled with dust. Within it, a lone girl slumbers. Now awake, her gaze quietly scans the room. This is her home, a place so full of memories. Her father is not to be found in his usual spot. She faintly recalls venturing into a strange world in order to regain a normal life with him. Was it all a dream? Her murmur melts into the quiet of the room. There comes a sudden, kind voice. The girl heads to the entrance, eager to see if the speaker is who she thinks it is. Standing there is her father, dressed in a suit. He offers her a smile and says, "Guess what, Pumpkin? I finally found a new job." He is happy. It is an emotion she's not seen on his face in years. She buries her face into his chest and sobs. He responds by saying her name over and over as he strokes her hair. In that moment, she thinks everything will finally be all right. The girl sheds tears in the warmth of her father's embrace. She then makes an earnest wish. A wish for this brief moment of happiness to last forever. In a metropolitan high school, the windows have been flung wide to welcome the summer sun. The chatter of students eager to head home fills the halls. A girl emerges from a classroom. Her friend asks her for yet another once-in-a-lifetime favor. "All right," says the girl, "but you owe me 2 sodas now." Her teacher's confidence in her ability could not be more clear. "It's because you're a good teacher," responds the girl, giving him a polite smile that reaches the eyes. With a quick invitation, she takes her friend shopping near the train station. She wants to reward herself for doing so well on her tests. The girl hurries home after stopping by the sweets shop near the station. She wants to celebrate her test results with her father over his favorite treat of cream puffs. "I'm home," she calls after stepping through the door. Her father collapses before her eyes. There is a knife. Blood. He is dead beyond all doubt. It is his second death, but this time it was done by her own brother's hand. Pain courses through her head, as though attempting to reject the tragedy before her. Amidst her pain, she hurls curses at her fate.
You use the power of the sun to wish for a quiet life with your father. But no matter how many times you rewrite the past, Yazuki Korizome always kills your father. Same as the time he staged your father's suicide. But I know you haven't forgotten, Hina. Because you bear the same sin.
Hatred and animosity roil in the girl's chest. She has come to question her estranged mother, the one who abandoned her in the divorce. She informs her mother that her father has committed suicide. She places the blame squarely on the insurmountable debt her mother left him with. But as she piles on questions and facts, her mother interrupts. She cares not that he is dead. She seems almost pleased. This is too much. Finally, the girl snaps. She fills her mother's IV with poison, ending her life.
This is the truth of it all. The whole reason for this journey was for you to understand that. Because now, it's time for your wish to come true.
I'll never forgive him. Never. Never. Yuzuki Kurizome.
Hina Akagi. I knew it.
You killed Mom!
Like you're one to talk. You killed Dad!
No matter how much you struggle, you two are always destined to face each other. Just like all the past you've repaired.
Don't get in my way, Papa. I'm going to.
Think about it, kiddo. He's your last living family. Is fighting him really your only choice?
Even if he is family, I just can't forgive him.
Looks like your mind is made up.
This sword...
It's the power you need to make your wish come true. Those with souls of light have suffered for long enough. Cast off their cursed chains.
Fight by my side! I don't need anything else. I can be with you.
We can't be together, no matter how much we care for each other.
It's the world that's wrong, not us. I'm sorry. I'm not failed.
I ran the calculations countless times. The outcome never changed. Only we've been together.
I just wanted her to smile one more time.
I just wanted someone to see me for who I truly was.
I want someone to smile. I must lose something in order to make this wish come true.
I'm sorry. I always...
I won't say goodbye.
This is the last thing I take.
We only realize what we have once it's gone.
Only then do we understand just how precious it was.
You're doomed to the same fate as us.
I can't go back. I've been waiting so long for this. Ever since the day you killed Dad.
Wrong! I'm going to kill you! Right here, and right now! always seem so damn happy. Do you know how hard I work to try and keep up with you?
You don't know me. You're just making up crap so you can feel bad. Everyone, all of them, they just kept trying to force me to smile. It didn't matter what I was going through. It didn't matter if all I wanted was to cry and disappear. No one helped me. No one! Damn it!
Give up and die, damn you!
Shut up. This pain is nothing. It's nothing compared to the hell I lived through.
Damn it.
Now, I'll finally get my revenge.
I just wanted to live with Mom again. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
What am I thinking?
I am going to avenge Mom.
I... I've always walked a dark path.
Alone. Crushed by the weight of reality.
The conflict I felt made me hate the entire world.
And in the end, all I had was my own voice crying out.
But there was always a faint light in my life.
And that light was what kept me going.
That's how I know.
There has to be another way.
You so... idiot.
Looks like we're never going back to our world, huh? I guess we're supposed to stay in the cage.
A fitting place for wicked people who committed grave sins.
God, you're such a nerd.
Oh, lay off.
Oh. Goodness, I think I may have dropped my purse somewhere.
Well, why don't you two go on ahead?
All right.
Oh.
Even so, someone's gonna need to look after those kids. And that's our job.
ここを早く出ないと。
I've always walked a dark path.
Alone. Crushed by the weight of reality.
The conflict I felt made me hate the entire world.
And
walked a dark path.
Alone. Crushed by the weight of reality.
The conflict I felt made me hate the entire world.
And in the end, all I had was my own voice crying out.
And that's
why I have to.
What the?
I didn't...